right, so here's the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold. Prevailing wisdom is if he can win this fight here tonight, he'll be back on that short list of contenders.
You look at Stephen Thompson and you almost feel like you'll see him at a church choir more than you'll see him in the octagon. He looks so innocent. But when you're in there, you are in there with an absolute killer. Stephen Thompson has an ability to slide out of range as you enter and counter you really, really quick. He counters like a viper. He's so fast with his counterattacks. That right hand is unbelievable, and he fights in that traditional karate stance, which makes it difficult to try and piece the puzzle together when you're in front of the Wonder Boy.
Stephen Thompson steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev set to fight Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
Solid kick by him there. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Wonderboy looks big, he looks strong, physically ready to fight.
All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his house. Let's see what he can do.
He passes to half guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, big left hand!
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Just like this. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Final seconds here of round one. Wonder Boy getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Round two straight ahead.
He's been taking us down. We're going to do something about it. Make him pay. Lock up an arm. Lock up his head. Keep him in tight.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, got pulled back here. Flying triangle attempt.
I mean, he pulled him right down into a triangle choke. He's got the feet up around the neck. He's going to try to advance it now by getting that body lock around the head. Move the arm across. Try to get him in.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Beautiful transition. He's got to start throwing now.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Islam Makhachev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, inside his opponent's guard. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because he got his arm right.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Thompson's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Thompson's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Overhand left.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Makhachev's in half guard now. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Ooh, that looks tight.
The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Side control now.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Oh, right in the mouth.
Thompson's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, great reversal to top position by Islam Makhachev. Constantly a moving target. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Thompson.
And now he's in side control.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight. Jeez Louise, he's tough.
Defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. That could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his... Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the opponent's. Oh, now he's in trouble. He's out. What submission defense on the split.
Stop.
All right, sit down and relax, man. That was really good work. Way to control him on the ground. Stay nice and relaxed, and let's get out there and let's do more of the same. I want you to set your takedowns up for your strike.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. beautiful straight right hand. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Makhachev gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish him.
Look at him, he's starting to finish him. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Thompson's back in full mount.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free. Under 2 minutes to go. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. There it is. He's on the armbar now.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, feet on the hips here. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He passes the half.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Stop.
All right. Breathe for me. Listen, you're doing good, but we lost that round. We're going into the final round here. I need you to win.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, nice strike landed there by Thompson. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, there it is. That's that one, the right hand.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swinging a miss by Makhachev. We told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there. Keeping busy here in the clinch. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Nicely done. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up.
Not resting in the clinch, being very active and landing a beautiful punch here in the clinch position.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but we can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedown, grab his opponent. Gotta watch his neck. It's tight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Working out of the half guard here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Now he's going full mount.
Wonder Boy getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Islam Makhachev. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. This bout is considered a split draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know, neither guy gets a loss, and both guys had good spots in the fight. No one was able to do anything sustained that allowed for them to separate and distance themselves. Tremendous fight, very evenly matched, and we knew that coming in.